1051 FM.
I think this song is really apt right now because, it just rained and everywhere is cold. And Chike talked about, keeping you warm on that song. Song is titled Forever by Chike featuring Emma Baga. I announced that, he was going to join us on the show pretty soon. And guess what? He's already right here in the studio. And he's here to keep you warm. I think. Chike, how many people can you keep warm?
2 ounce, 4 centimeters, 2 people. Max.
But I'm surprised. This your keep warm. Is it just for the girls or you're keeping guys warm?
Skip.
I said not skip. Okay, so nice to have you here, Chike.
Yeah, happy to be here too.
Yes, the song I just checked out, of course, Forever featuring Emma is one of my faves. I have a lot of faves on the album. It's so difficult to, to just stay in one place. I'm sure you already know that. Like, I'm always going on about the song and the album.
You have a lot of favorites? I didn't know it was difficult.
Wow. With that voice, it's okay. I see what you're trying to do. So you recently dropped your body of work titled The Boo of the Booless.
Yep.
And since you dropped that body of work, it's been amazing, for you. I see the reviews, I see the streams, I see the, people making reference to how fantastic the album is on social media. Did you expect that kind of feedback though?
Yeah, I mean,
be honest, don't be
honest,
proud.
I got more than I thought I'd get. Yes, I thought I got more for sure. But that's what we pray for.
Yeah. And the streams you posted on your social media page earlier today that you've got like 1 million streams on Audio.
That was just Audio Mac. It's doing brilliantly well on many other digital platforms and physically too. Sometimes I walk into my estate and somebody's blasting it in their car and I walk past and they don't even know I'm the one that walked past. It's happened. In fact, it happens every day.
How does that make you feel?
No jokes, every day.
How does that make you feel?
Makes me feel happy. I mean, it makes me feel encouraged to do exactly what I want to do, to be honest.
Okay. So speaking about, you being encouraged and all of that, let's start from the very top.
Oh, yeah.
Now, before you dropped Boo of the Booless and became, the
Boo of the Booless.
Not really became the to-go person for R&B in Nigeria. At least for now, you are the to-go person.
You guys keep categorizing. I will inform you on
We're going to get there. We're going to get there pretty soon.
Okay.
Wait. Before you educate us. Before we get there. Let's start from the very beginning.
Okay.
So now, of course, you're doing really good with your album, Boo of the Booless, and you're a superstar now. You're a mega superstar.
Thank God, though.
Right now, but you were not always a superstar. You started from, you participated from what?
From the bottom.
Not really from the bottom. Please, let's not even do that bottom. Not like I see we're really from the bottom.
I was thinking from my room. That's bottom.
Where? Okay, where's your room?
Come outside.
Where's the room? The room is in
Najegule. For us.
Where's your house?
Abuja.
So we're in Abuja.
Just leave this matter
exactly.
For
Don't be
purpose.
But my point basically is, of course, you participated in a couple of TV shows.
Yeah, a couple of years ago.
Yeah, a couple of years ago. You started from Project Fame, then you went for The Voice, and for The Voice, you were the first runner up.
Yeah, that's for I don't know that. I can't second.
You can't second.
Because even that first runner up, I didn't get it.
Which one? Oh, the first one.
I didn't get the meaning. For a long time. As
educated
as I am.
Okay, so you came second.
I came second
when you participated in The Voice, and because I that's the first time I really didn't follow your story when you went for Project Fame.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I watched you when you went for The Voice.
Oh okay.
Yeah, I did, and I know that a lot of people were actually thinking you were going to win. Did you feel you were going to win?
I thought I was going to win, if I need to be honest.
Yeah,
but
The Voice.
I mean, but I was informed enough to understand that if I didn't win, it was okay. Yeah. So
when you didn't win, how did you feel? Did you want to rebel? Did you want to do something?
Honestly, I was good. The greatest shock I had was for the first 2 seconds that my friend's name RSA was called.
Yeah,
but after that, I was perfect. I was already used to taking such. I mean, it's a win, but I was already used to taking such losses. So I was good. I was really good. Like. I'd lay an emphasis on it might sound, but I was actually good.
You didn't cry? You didn't feel
Hell no. Cry for what? As in no jokes.
Well, you were already calculating the
I haven't
money.
felt like I was trying to trying to compensate by I was going out of my way to show that I was good because I was good.
Okay, and people felt like, why is he acting like he's good?
Yeah,
he's
but I
really
was
good.
actually good.
Okay. So since The Voice to where you are right now with Boo of the Booless, what's been happening with you?
Man, it's been a lot of growth. It's been a lot of sacrifice. It's been a lot of learning what to do and what not to do. And for me, I'm happy. That's one thing I've always wanted to do the music I want to do and be happy. And I'm doing the music I want to do. Check. I'm happy. Check.
Okay. So so you didn't win Project Fame, you didn't win The Voice. Did that in any way deter you? Did you at some point feel like, you know what?
Project Fame was the hardest for me to take, to be honest.
Why?
I felt that one because, not to go into details, but with the way it happened, I was still coming into the music industry in any form.
Yeah.
So a lot of things were new to me.
Juvie.
Yeah, exactly. So, but that was the hardest in terms of, so I'm out. And I wasn't out because I was the least performing. It was just, if you watch the show, the way things had done.
Okay.
Yeah, so long story short, that was it. But after that, I was done with reality shows. I went on to start recording my own songs. It was hard to even put out anything at the time. But when I saw the next show and I knew it was definitely going to be a more global platform, I decided to go for it, and that was Voice. But then when I went to that, I was so informed that a lot of things that were happening there already seemed like they've happened before. So I knew how to handle it. So I also knew how to take not being the winner.
So all these things that were happening, do you want to share any of them with us?
No, it's not anything serious. Yeah.
Okay, so now knowing all you know about reality shows in Nigeria, are you going to advise anyone if anyone walks up to you and say, you know what, Chike, I want to participate in a reality show?
Yeah, I'll tell you to go. I'll tell you to go, depend on where you're at. I would never do that again. And there's certain people, depending on where you are, I'll tell you maybe not to. Okay. But if you're starting off the scratch, I'll tell you to go. But just
so it's a good platform regardless.
Yeah, it's an amazing platform. Just make sure you're not giving away your soul.
You're not giving away your soul.
That's all.
Okay, so speaking about not giving away your soul.
Oh, okay,
Okay, so you have this album, Ruleless. It is not. Well, I am not an artist. I am just a consumer of music. I know about music. I love music. So, but I am not as informed about music as you are, as the giver of the music.
Okay.
But I know
you might not be as informed about my music. But I'm sure you're informed about music.
Yeah, about genres of music, technicalities of music, what it entails, the percussion, what should be here, all that. That's what I'm referring to. But of course, when I hear a good song, I know a good song, most definitely. So yes, Boo of the Bruless is when it comes to your sound as Chike. Let's even leave Boo of the Bruless. Your sound might not be like the most mainstream sound in Nigeria. Do you agree? You're allowed to school me, because I always want to.
Since you want to call it mainstream, mainstream. Our definition of mainstream is most popular.
Yes, most popular.
Yeah, so I agree with you.
So yes, your sound. Now knowing that, having that at the back of your mind as an artist.
Yeah.
Now going into the studio.
Yeah.
To go record as an independent artist.
Yeah.
Did that in any way affect the type of sound that you turned out? Because first and foremost, as an independent artist, you need to take into cognizance the fact that you don't have support, you don't have money at your disposal and everything. So now knowing that Chike is not going to give us, the most mainstream sound, did that affect your type of music?
First, like I said, I try to make music that makes me happy, and I try to sing it in ways that I believe will make others happy.
Okay.
Now, if you do the math, saying you want to go to mainstream sound so you can go and compete with the mainstream people,
exactly, and
you
do
just
the shows
said
and book the shows.
We're independent.
Yeah.
It means you don't have the same resources they have. So either ways, if you go into doing what they do without having the kind of backing they have, you always come second to them. There's nothing you can do.
Break that down.
No, if you go into doing a mainstream sound
as an independent artist,
demand as an independent artist,
okay,
and maybe you're going out of your way
to sound
do it,
that way.
to sound that
that's
way.
That's not who you are.
And that's not exactly who you are, but you're trying to key into what is existing.
What is popular.
Now, what's going to happen is there are people who are at the throne of that kind of music.
They won't let you in.
Of course, they won't let you in. It's their bread. But the point is, they have more resources than you. Okay. That's what I'm saying. So do the maths. You can't push on the levels they'll push. You always come second to them. The only way is to stand out by doing something different.
Okay.
That way, pushing or not pushing, you'll be noticed.
So you spoke about doing music that makes you happy.
Yes.
Intentionally. So when you're doing music that makes you happy, do you think about music that can give you money, or that's not your criteria?
Of course, I think about music that can give me money.
Do you think your type of sound
this
can
is
give
how
you money?
Of course, I believe it's already giving me money. All I just think is, when I do music that makes me happy, now the next step to doing music that gives you money is selling music that makes you happy to people who are willing to hear your music. And then you get the money. You just can't be selling it to people who are not listening to you. You need to sell it to people that love your music, and they'll pay anything. That's the funniest thing. As far as they love it, they will pay anything.
Okay, just in case you're just tuning in, I've got Chike with me, the boo of the boo-less.
Yep.
And if you want to ask him a question, you can leave that on social media at 71051 or on WhatsApp 0909916443. I got messages from people saying, Melody, please open up the phone lines. I do not know if I want to do that. Because I know the girls go, Chike, hi, oh my God, my heart is breaking. So maybe 070010511051, maybe just one or two phone calls. If you want to say hi to Chike, you want to tell him anything. I know Ruthie sent me a message saying, Melody, I want to say hi to Chike. 070010511051. You said you want to talk about your sound. What is your sound?
Okay, for me, like I said, here in Nigeria, once it's not in quote the mainstream, they just say it's R&B. But anybody who is listening to a broad range of music will be able to distinguish between R&B. Like I have a lot of Afro influence in my music. I have a lot of high life influence in my music.
Yes, you do.
And I have a lot of soul. Soul is not even R&B.
Okay.
So, but once it's not the mainstream,
the popular sound.
Yeah, it's just called R&B. So I mean, I can go about educating everybody because that's not what I'm here to do. But I just know that you can't just say R&B. No.
So wait.
R&B is so different.
So if I'm getting you well,
Roji, for example, is a high life song.
Yes, I know.
Nakupenda has pop. We haven't even mentioned R&B here.
If you know, love me.
It's a pop sound.
Out of love.
Afro soul.
Oh God.
I'm serious. Yes, it's soul. Faithful, pure soul.
What is the difference between soul and R&B?
Okay. Okay. We can say a lot of Neo songs are R&B.
Yeah.
Neo.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know if you listen to James Arthur, for example.
Yes, I do.
That's soul.
So
Once you say Afro anything, I mean, this is how I understand it. It's now the African influence.
Yes, of course.
That's where the Afro comes from.
Yes.
Yeah, but if you listen to a James Arthur, listen to a Neo, it's not the same people.
It's not the same, okay.
If you listen to a John Legend, still not the same people. Because John Legend is such a blend of R&B, soul, and he has pop records too.
Yes, he does. He does. So you were saying you were not an R&B singer?
No, I'm just saying I do different genres of music, and I understand when people categorize and say, "Oh, it's R&B," but I just think they should be informed that there are other things. It's not just that.
So when we are talking about Chike, if you want to talk about your music on social media, what do you want us to say?
I definitely. How do you mean? Talk about my music
your
on
sound.
social media? Oh,
they say, "Oh, Chike is an R&B artist." What would you want us to say?
I mean, if you want to call it R&B, just call it Afro R&B.
Afro R&B.
Just put Afro to it.
So we should never
whatever you want to call it, just don't forget to do that.
To attach the Afro.
Yeah, you can.
I'll spread the word.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so still talking about your sound and boo of the boo-less. Of course, you are social media savvy. I see you on Twitter.
Yeah.
And you respond to stuff a lot. You're obviously doing your work, boo-less. Now you got some reviews and 90% of the reviews are like really fantastic, but some people had some things to say. So I'm going to read a couple of tweets and you react to it.
Let's read it together.
So now this person says, because of course this person calls your genre R&B. He said R&B is still pretty much a dead genre in Nigeria. It is not bankable yet, and one average album doesn't define its comeback. Do you think your album
was that at me? Because I didn't see that too.
No, he didn't ask you, but of course. Don't worry, I see everything.
So how do you know that's for me? Was I mentioned?
Don't worry. Do you think your album is average?
I mean, people have different taste in music, to be honest, and I respect that. I definitely, like I said, you have to be careful who you're selling to.
Yes, of course.
You are most appreciated in a place where it seems or it's believed that you're giving value. So I don't question his opinion.
Of course we don't.
At all. Yeah, I'm just saying, there are a lot of other people who don't share the same opinion with him.
Actually.
Those are the people that I should be going after.
Actually. Yeah. So, but do you agree that your genre is not bankable?
Like I said, that's his opinion. Yeah.
But what do you think about your genre? Do you think it's bankable?
No, I think it's very bankable.
Okay.
I believe it's bankable.
You believe it's bankable?
Yeah, that's why I keep saying that's what he believes.
Okay.
He doesn't know any better. So that's fine.
So bring all the money. Chike is ready to take your money. In the meantime, let's check out this song that I was jamming earlier, Forever featuring Emma Abaga. You should absolutely catch Emma's verse. We're going to find out from Chike how he got the one and only Emma to give him a verse on this song right after the song.
City 1051 FM.
And the number to call is 0700-1051-1051. I've been seeing your calls, but it's okay. I'm going to take your phone calls right now. If you want to, speak to the boo of the booeless, he's here to cater to your heart. He's got enough love to give around. Okay. Right before that, when I checked out Forever by Chike featuring MI, how did you get MI to record that song? How did you get MI to give you a verse?
I had messaged him a couple of times. I doubt he saw it, to be honest. So one day I was having a random conversation with Chloe, the ex Big Brother contestant.
Okay.
I was like, I needed to get him. I was like, she can help me, and she knows him now. And so that was it. She made the call, did the introduction, and took me to his place, and that was it. And and he heard the song. He was like, "Oh yeah, you want me to be on the song? Sure, I'll do it." And I was like, "Really? This one? Are you sure you don't want something better?" And he's like, "No, is that your voice?" And I was like, "Yes." He was like, "Fine, this is beautiful. I'll do it."
Okay.
And and he did it, and that was it. Like I learned a lot sitting down with him that day. It was like 2017.
That's like 2 years ago.
Yeah. Songs that was recorded that far back.
Okay.
So I sat down with him. He said, "Do this, touch here, touch here." He literally co-produced the song, really. Yes.
So you said that, Forever featuring MI, you did that 2 years ago. What's the most recent song that you've done, that you did on the album? The most recent song?
There are a couple of most recent.
Which is the most recent?
I can't remember the last one, because the most recent is the last one.
Okay.
So I can't remember, because at some point, I started touching a lot, creative now. We're getting towards the end, and I started touching a lot. But the last songs, the last batch of songs would have been Roju. Recorded. Forgive is definitely Forgive is the last song I recorded. I already had the template. Okay. Well, it was the last. Forgive was the last song I recorded.
On this album, that's Boo of the Booeless, you've got a lot of heartbreak songs, in love. The album basically is just a love album.
An emotional swing.
Yeah. So you've got falling in love. You've got being cheated on, or someone taking your girl. You've got forgiveness, getting back together. Any of the songs a true life story?
For me, when I write, it's a blend of fiction and non-fiction, which is things that I believe have happened and things that have happened.
Okay, so which of the songs actually is your personal story?
They're all blends. Or
he doesn't want to say. Chike.
You're smart.
I know the one. Should I start talking? Should I start asking?
Talk. Bring your receipts.
Let me not do that. Tell us now.
Nah, they're all blends. To be honest, they're all blends. Nothing was said exactly as it was. Because for me, in as much as I was trying to talk about things that maybe has happened to me, I still try to see through other people's hearts and minds, and because it's music, you need them to connect.
Of course, yes.
Yes, so it's a blend.
To be intertwined. I feel like your album, like the songs are just intertwined. It's from a story. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so that was the aim, and I'm just happy I was able to strike a good balance for that.
Okay, so now because some of the like 90% of the song talk about love and everything, I like to think that you know about this love something. Do you?
You would think, right?
That's what I'm asking. Say, do you
think?
Do you know
but
about
I heard
something?
those of us that sing about love have a very bad reputation.
Do you?
Love it. I heard that's how we are. I cannot see myself.
Chike, are you a heartbreaker? I'd like to think you're not.
I don't think I am, but some people will be heartbroken no matter what you do.
Oh God, Chike, why are you like this? You actually sound like a heartbreaker. That's what they say.
I'm not saying
there's not something I can do.
Genuinely, not saying it by myself, but I think primarily I'm a good person, and that's what matters.
Primarily, is love a thing for you? Is it like a necessity? Something you're particular about being in love?
Of course. If you find somebody that ticks all those boxes, then that happens. Sure. Why would you run away from it?
Because I know that after you dropped your Boo of the Booeless, a lot of girls on social media are talking about how they can't wait to be your boo.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've been saying that, right?
I've been seeing it to my sister.
Oh, so now what are your boxes that they need to tick? What are the boxes they need to tick? What are the things you look out for? If you wanna be, wait, let me ask my question. If you wanna be Chike's boo, these are the things you need to tick. So please give us the list.
Number 1, listen to the album.
Of course, now is number 1.
Number 2,
all of us have listened.
Hawk the album. Number 3, keep hawking till we meet.
Okay, so that's when you say like hawk, that's like promote the album, right?
Yes.
So you've done those two. What else?
Keep promoting it. One day we'll go see.
I've been doing that. You have seen me now. So what else?
Oh, wow, this girl is sharp.
Number 4.
And I will get back to you.
Wow. Wow, my heart.
You are plenty now. Now let me check.
Chike said the
Send
queue is
your application to www. I will ask my team.
And Ogagus actually told me that you like girls with long hair. That's why I had to go get this wig.
I can swear Ogagus didn't tell you that.
I don't understand. You think I'm lying?
He show me die. Saying not tell you that kind of thing.
He's that trusted.
Ogagus no, Ogagus not correct. I know tell you that kind of thing.
Eh?
Now set up. You don't set me up now.
But of course, aside from
But I like long hair. Yeah, long real hair. That's good.
But how easy or how difficult has your journey been as an independent artist?
Hard. I mean, I don't think I've had the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not in competition to have the worst. As I did, if God they bless me, just they bless me, they go. Suffer not be. Then they suffer make mouth.
Do you understand?
Exactly. If
badge of honor.
If I put one song and you walk, we thank God. I no one suffer. But I mean, for me, I won't call it suffering. I'll say it's like I said, it's been a learning curve. There are things I know now that I didn't know when I started off, and I'm happy I know them now because I mean, if I wasn't independent, I probably wouldn't know them. So I'm happy because for me, it's a big dream. I'm planning to take this somewhere way bigger, and what I'm learning and the information I have now, I will definitely need it when I get there.
Okay. So 070010511051. I feel like you're gonna kill me now because the phone has been ringing since and I'm not picking it up. It's okay. Yes.
Why would you do that now? Pick.
I was trying to sell my market.
All right.
Okay. 61051. Who am I speaking with?
Hello, don't want to pick my call. You're calling me.
You see why I didn't want to pick up.
Hello.
Hi, Ruthie.
I'm fine, Chike. What's up?
Chike, they say what's up?
Hello, how are you?
Oh, God. Say something. You're just blushing and laughing.
I don't know if you know. I'm just a Tuesday.
What's your name, my dear?
God. Now, wow.
Ruthie.
Huh? Quincy.
Ruthie.
Ruthie, are you bullish?
Yeah. No, I'm Ruthie.
You have now wow.
Thank God, one down. Thank you, Ruthie.
Thank God, at least we have eliminated
Do
you.
you understand? You're not there.
I don't have a particular page because anything you just do.
Yeah, I got that a lot. I'm happy nobody's able to pick a favorite.
Yeah.
Have you shared my music to all your friends and family?
No, I share it to my friends and family.
Fantastic.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you, Ruthie, for calling in on the show to blush and laugh. Yeah, you did really good. Your question was fantastic. Okay, so moving on from that.
Yeah.
So you spoke about being an independent artist and what you had to do. Okay, more phone calls. 61051. Who am I speaking with?
Yeah, good afternoon, man. Speak on my name, man.
Good afternoon, darling. What do you want to say to Chike?
Yeah, I'm fine. And how are you?
I'm fine. Do you have something to say to Chike?
Yeah. The song. I love the song. Yeah, the song.
I love the song.
Which of the songs?
The artist is there now.
The artist that is here.
What's the name of the artist that is there?
The song just played.
This guy now you call you want talk to.
You know love. Thank you. That's really nice. Thank you. Thank you. We hear you. Thank you very much. Okay, so
Say the artist that is there.
do you understand?
Let's say this supermarket say give me that one, that thing.
Which one?
Which one?
61051. Who am I speaking with?
Hello.
Hi, good afternoon.
David.
Hi, David. Do you have something to say to Chike?
Good afternoon. Chike, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, David. Oh.
I'm calling from Maja.
Okay, what do you have to say to Chike?
I've been listening to your music in different radio stations. So I love your music.
Thank you so much.
Keep it up.
Thank you very much,
You
David.
guys are very brief on this station.
So I'm very brief.
Hello, what do you say, Chike? Oh yeah, bye.
Okay, so okay. So Chike, and before we wrap this up, do you want to get signed to a record label?
That's not my priority now, at all.
Okay.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's not. It's
After
not
all,
easy.
your album is doing good.
Yeah, it's
You
not.
don't want to
easy.
share the money I get to everybody. It's okay. Just
It's
with
not
Oga
easy
Goose.
being independent, like I said. But I mean, everybody needs support. Everybody needs
Yeah,
help.
sure.
But you know, support in form of a record label is just different
Mhm.
from the kind of support I'm looking for. Yes, yes.
But you've got a good team, right? You've got a
yeah,
good team.
amazing people, and my friend always tells me you need your people, not
Yeah.
the people.
Yes, actually. You
Yeah,
need
so your people will do stuff for you that the people can't do for you.
Actually.
Yeah.
Okay, so because of your sound and the kind of music you do, you're going to be compared to some artists in Nigeria.
Oh, really?
So let's have that conversation.
Yeah, sure,
So-
I'm here.
So since you dropped your body of work, you've been
Yeah.
compared to Rika Sani.
Oh,
You've been
that's an
compared to
amazing
Johnny
friend.
Drill.
Oh,
You've
okay.
been compared to I think it's mostly Rika Sani and Johnny Drill.
Oh,
And I-
how's that been going on?
I see your pictures. You take pictures with them. I think you're friends with Rika Sani.
Yeah,
I don't know
Rick.
about Johnny Drill though.
Yeah, I'm good friends with Rick.
With Rika Sani.
Yeah.
So how does that make you feel? Do you think there's any
Um,
basis for comparison?
Let me put it like this: in any field, once you have front runners, let me call it front runners, and what I mean by front runners are people who have either achieved a certain level of publicity before you. Yeah. Once you come out with anything that sounds slightly familiar, you will be compared. And comparisons they're not bad. You know, I mean, what matters for me is to keep doing what I do. And like I said, keep growing my own fan base, which is growing at a very, very fast rate right now. And just keep them. You know, like I said, I mean, I know these people. You know, I have a good personal relationship with Rick. You know, and I mean, there could be some things I learned from him. In fact, I learned a lot from him. And so when all that happens, you start hearing each other's minds, maybe in the music, and that's all right. That's fine.
Okay, so finally, you have a brother who does music, who sings, or do you?
No, I have all my brothers. They sing very well, but I mean, only one,
Like
only
professional.
CMK has officially also started a career. But I'm sure soon, you guys will hear what a genius he is.
So he was on The Voice, so
Yeah, it was in the second season.
of The Voice. So are we gonna get like something like a joint album, joint EP, Chike?
I know something will happen together in one way or the other. Something will happen, and yes, you get it. Of
Get
course,
it.
something will happen for sure.
For sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
He's a
Okay.
huge inspiration for me, even in terms of writing music,
Oh, that's
and he
nice.
understands the pop world.
The
more
pop
than me.
world more than you.
So
Is that what you're willing to tap into, the pop world?
like
or
I
you just
said,
wanna stay in your
I make
lane?
music that makes me happy.
Okay.
I have pop songs that I love too.
Okay.
Am I making them? I mean, if I had
Not right now.
released, no, it's not even that. If I had released the other 10 songs that were unreleased, maybe it would have had a more pop album.
Okay.
But for me, it's growth. There's a journey I'm trying to take my supporters, my fans, and people that love my music on. So let's just keep going. Let's see what comes out next.
Let's see what comes out next. So
Yes.
after Brew of the Bullets, what next?
We'll keep. I mean, there's still a lot of people who've not heard Bow of the Bullets, and that's why each time I talk to anybody, I'm like, "Have you heard Bow of the Bullets? Tell somebody about Bow of the Bullets." Then I ask you, "What's your name?" So after Bow of the Bullets, what comes next is get everybody to hear Bow of the Bullets. Then after that, we move again.
But why that title? Why did you choose Brew of the Bullets? How did you choose that title?
Yeah, like I always say, there are a couple of names that were shortlisted. Bow of the Bullets just fits, and it fit for some reasons. Here is, I mean, it's common sense that the name of the album at least needs to reflect the content.
Which is about
Yeah,
being
so
bullets and
yes,
having
it's
a
almost
ball.
saying, it's not even literally that. It's what the album is saying is, if you don't have anybody, there's someone here for you.
Which is,
So instead of saying someone is here for you as the name of the album,
please, who is the
You
person
go
that is there
Brew
for?
of the-
Please, who is the person?
all that music is there for you. That music is there to say,
Chike, don't be doing
I
that now.
understand you.
That's not what you were trying to say.
That's what I was trying to say.
You're
I
trying to
was,
say you were there for them.
yes, it's me in the form of my music.
Well, not you in person.
How many people gonna? Going to die.
It's true, Sha. Okay. So yeah, so that title.
Yes, so that's how I picked it.
That's how you picked it.
Yeah, just to say, oh, there's this amazing music that understands. The aim for the album was I was trying to create content. I tried to create content that says I understand you. That thing you're feeling,
I
I
get
have
it.
felt it,
I've
or I
been
know
there.
somebody who has felt
yeah.
it. That's it. That's
That's
it. That's what I
That's
was
it.
looking for.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you heard from the Brew of the Brewless.
The
If
house.
you've not heard the album, you should
No, yep,
absolutely
no.
go check it out.
Share it on your WhatsApp
Where can
group.
we find it?
It's on all digital platforms. I mean, if you even just click Chike right now, thank God we don't have so many Chikes doing music.
Actually.
So thank God. You find that if you go on my social media, my handle for all my social media is official Chike. Official Chike. You see the link for. But if you have any music streaming app or anyone whatsoever, just put in my name there or put in Bo of the Blueless, you find the entire album. It's available.
The entire album or on social media. You can find
you
him
can
as
get
official
physical
Chike.
CDs from us.
Okay, Chike, thank you so much for coming through.
We don't finish.
You want to continue?
So, me, I won't take your walk. Okay, might just
You can stay if you want to stay. You can continue the
I
conversation.
enjoy talking to Lagos people. But yeah, thank you for having me.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Chike. So aside from the one you did with Rikasani, do you have plans to
Yes.
collaborate with Johnny Drill?
I mean, moving into the future, you never know. I mean, it's music, it's a content market. Let's keep creating content. Let's keep looking forward. Nobody knows the future.
Okay, so I saw a picture you posted yourself, Waje, Rikasani,
Oh yes,
Johnny Drill.
Praise is actually having an event. So he asked me to be a part of it, and that was what the picture was
So it's not
about.
like there's one album coming out featuring.
I hope I'm not going ahead to talk of his event before him. As he has said it, and yes, he has already said his praise live. Yeah, that's what's going on.
So it's not like an album, Waje.
I don't know.
Featuring something.
NDA, non-disclosure agreement.
Oh please, give us the scope now.
He wanted to use police SARS and come and carry me. Well, I say a thief person. Yeah.
Okay, Chike, this song I'm going to play next to wrap up the interview is my personal fave on the album. I remember I was texting Chike, please send me this song now.
Before it was out, right?
I was
kept
thinking,
teasing
please, I
him
want
a
to listen to this song. Ogagu didn't even answer me, so
Yes.
nobody did. But it's okay. Now I have the
bit.
song.
Ogagu's thank God you didn't answer out.
Running, play next.
But you think Ogagu's told you that I like women with long hair? See, now you're contradicting yourself.
No.
You can't sing this song, but I can tell you secrets.
Running,
Okay.
61051, your number one lifestyle station. Stay right here. My name is Melody.
1051 FM.